What's going on, guys? John back here with episode 3 of Patriots franchise. And to start off this episode, we're going to do some scouting and look at some of the quarterbacks, especially, is the main thing I want to look at. Spencer Rudolph from Louisville is the top guy. Looks like he could have decent throw power, but is slow. And obviously, a lot of those stats don't look great. Um, I think Chris Thomas looks very good. 6'5", 254. He honestly looks more like a receiver, like a wide receiver, than a tight end because doesn't have great run block. But that might be my top pick right now. Nick Parrish up here. Obviously another deep threat receiver. Bad medium route, but I'm going to add him to my board because, I would never turn down a receiver. But quarterbacks. Um, doesn't look to be a lot of great ones. Maybe Josh Hales could be okay. Josh Hales might actually have to be my starting quarterback. Look at that. Look at those ratings. Elite acceleration, or great to elite acceleration, great to elite change of direction, great to elite jumping, great to elite speed, good to great strength, solid to good throw power. Josh Hales is going on my board. He'll probably be my focus player. I should probably also look at later guys down the board, like Greg Glass. Is Greg Glass looking any good? Very bad intangibles. I might just leave Greg Glass there because my quarterbacks are going to be not good at the end of the year. I think maybe my first pick will be Chris Thomas or Nick Parrish, depending on where we finish. But that top quarterback just doesn't look great, so I don't really want to go with him. Cordell Goodwin, by the way, is also could be a very good pick, especially looking at, if you look at the left side, B- corner right now, but I think we're losing a couple of them in free agency, so maybe we have to put Cordell Goodwin on the draft board. And I guess that'll be all we'll look at for this episode. We'll look at it more in the off season once we don't have to worry about the regular season. But if you watched last week, we beat the Chiefs, which I did not believe was possible. But hey, what do you know? Bailey Zappi did throw his first pick of the year, but he still looks very good. And I was thinking about maybe looking in free agency to see if there's a receiver, or a middle linebacker. In fact, I was thinking about it, and I'm gonna try putting Marley Mapu at middle linebacker and start him over Wilson. Because Mapu looked, if you watched the part of the last episode where I did training, he looked big compared to the rest of the team. So we're gonna start him over Wilson. But yeah, our corners do not look great either, especially with Miles Wade being out. It's just Jonathan Jones, J.C. Jackson, Jack Jones, and then really no one else because Miles Bryant's out. White has not been getting any playing time, but that's not the worst thing in the world. He's not great. But yeah, now with a new middle linebacker, that means we have to move Mapu out of the middle linebacker role, which is unfortunate, but probably needed to happen. Nope, we're not starting Mac or Zeke. But yeah, we'll look really quick in the free agents, see if there's another receiver that could come in instead of, Jalen Reagor, since he isn't the greatest. Oh, Jason Verrett. I might honestly, until someone comes back, sign like Chris Harris. But we'll look at wide receivers. I want a quick guy that could also be a return man. Anthony Schwartz could be up here. I like going to the end, looking at kick return. Andre Roberts. I've heard of Andre Roberts, but I haven't heard like most of these guys up at the top. Jaden Mickens, Dante Pettis. So a lot of slower guys. Maybe we go with Philip Dorsett off the Broncos practice squad, who, funny enough, is who we're playing this week. So we'll sign Philip Dorsett, give him a chance, and then we have to cut a player. Who will be the player that we cut? Joe Cardona. long snapper, which is put at tight end. You are going to be cut. So we quickly go to depth chart, put in our boy Philip Dorsett, which will actually bench Matthew Slater. Oh no, it's the end of the world. I wanted to get Tyquan Thornton reps. Maybe he gets reps next year if we let Jalen Reagor and Dorsett go. Maybe we get rid of Parker and Juju, but I feel like he'd still be slotting in at the number 4 at best. Yeah, we'll jump Philip Dorsett in here. He'll be the number 2 behind. I still want to get Demario Douglas a ton of touches. So we'll go to punt returner, kick returner, where Philip Dorsett will be on here. Jabril Peppers is on here. I don't really want to start Jabril Peppers because I need him at the rest of my offense. But Philip Dorsett, our new kick returner and punt returner. Hey, Matthew Slater's here. Too bad he's at 87 speed, otherwise I might start him. Okay. The Denver Broncos. We'll do a quick look through of their team. We won't go as in-depth as the Chiefs. I just want to see who the Chiefs had in this world. Broncos. Obviously, Russell Wilson, their quarterback. They have Javonte and Samaje Perine. Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Tim Patrick, Marvin Mims, Lil Jordan Humphrey. Yeah, so we'll definitely see Sutton, Jeudy, and Mims because Patrick is out in real life too. Dulcich, Troutman, Manhurts. Not a great group on tight ends. And then Bowles, Powers, Lloyd Cushenberry, Quinn Meinertz, and Mike McGlinchey. So not a bad O-line, but enough that we could get pressure. Zach Allen, Shaq Lawson, DJ Jones. DJ Jones is pretty good. Jonathan Cooper, Josie Jewell, Alex Singleton. Josie Jewell's from Iowa. Alex Singleton. They could be decent. Baron Browning is very underrated in real life. And Nick Bonito. And corners, obviously, one of the best corners in the league, Pat Surtain. He will probably pick off Bailey Zappi. Kawan Williams out. Darius Phillips, Damari Mathis, Riley Moss, another Iowa guy. Only white corner in the league, I believe, right now. But, yeah. So, I'm hoping Pat Surtain will probably be on one of our slot receivers. That means Demario Douglas will probably be out of this. Because if I look, who is your... Oh, I can't see the slot corner. I guess that's too cheating. But yeah, Kareem Jackson keeps getting ejected and suspended for bad hits. And then Justin Simmons. Hopefully we can target their corners and take advantage of them. And we'll... They like to pass it. We'll do short pass for now. And we're definitely not going to pass. We're doing outside rush. Oh, you benched? Why is Keon White here now? We all know who my guy is going to be. Demario Douglas. Once again, obviously I can't do offensive line drills, but I can do some with Douglas, and I can do some with Marte Mapu. I won't show this to you every episode, but I'm showing it to you for the first 2 so you can just see what it's like as Douglas toasts Jonathan Jones. Hopefully Jonathan doesn't get burnt in the games too. Come on, Zappy. Okay. Well, this is not a great start, but I'm going to try and get gold still. Douglas looks like a great route runner when you're controlling him, but I think that's just the game. I'm going to slow up and then cut back this way. There's a good play by Douglas. 3 reps to get gold. We're at bronze right now. Broke his ankles. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to get gold, but I can still try. I'm still going to try. If I don't get it for now, since the season's almost over anyway, okay, I'm just going to send it for the 500. Hope Bailey Zappi can actually hit me. We'll go now. Nope, we didn't get it. All right. Well, we'll just take silver. For now, it's not that big of a deal. We just don't get that chance at a dev upgrade. 500 XP. It's a difference of 250 XP, so it's not crazy amounts. Oh, I forgot I made his thing. Since he's a middle linebacker, he doesn't get the DB battle anymore, so I have to tackle Ramondre Stevenson. This is a very hard challenge to do because a lot of the time you get a ton of broken tackles, especially with power backs like Nick Chubb, who's injured for this year, but Ramondre Stevenson, people like that. Derrick Henry probably the worst person to go against. So basically, if you want to, oh come on, Mapu, and he touchdown. Okay. This one's also very hard to complete if you get one broken tackle because you lose your multiplier, and by then it's just over for you. So you want to go a lot of cut sticks, which is where you move your right stick down, and he goes for the legs, which in real life is the best way you probably tackle someone like Derrick Henry, who is just unstoppable. But in this, it's really just the best way of stopping anybody, as I missed. Mapu's fast, just not obviously fast enough to catch anybody when you're that far behind to start. Maybe we can sneak away with a silver here. I know a lot of people are getting very good at doing this one. You can try hit sticking, which is where you move your stick up on the tackle like that, except I missed, because it has a better chance of fumbles. I'm not great at it, and it also has a better chance of failing, so they break tackles. Like, we'll try hit sticking, and Ramondre Stevenson's the best running back in the game. But yeah, over the 2 games that we've played so far, Ramondre Stevenson has easily been our offensive MVP, though Bailey Zappi has shown out a lot too. I think if I had to give out awards, MVP of the team would definitely be Ramondre. Offensive Player of the Year, I would probably give it to Bailey Zappi right now. He's just been playing very well. Defensive Player of the Year through the 2 games, Jabril Peppers. And then Rookie of the Year, probably Demario Douglas, which I keep calling Demario Davis. I've called him that, I think, 6 times in the last 2 episodes. So try not to do that again. But, okay, all of our players are tired for some reason, even though it's not a Thursday night football game. So yeah, maybe we'll actually see more of our receivers and Zeke since they're all going to be gassed. But we will see. We got upgrades available. 3 weeks left. Oh, it's Bailey Zappi. I might re-sign Bailey Zappi. He's a free agent at the end of the year. But, I mean, he's not terrible. He's been doing good for us. And if you remember at the end of last episode, I did, again, adjust the sliders, make it harder for me. So, odds are we are going to get smoked. That was the saying. We signed Philip Dorsett. So, Sunday Night Football. Wow, why would you choose this for Sunday night? First, a Monday night game against the Chiefs. Well, no, we've had 3 straight primetime games. Thursday against the Steelers, Monday against the Chiefs, Sunday against the Broncos. And we get the ball first here in Mile High. The Christmas Eve game. Oh. You know what? We're going to return it with Dorsett to start off the game. And it did not work. But, we have to get Dorsett into the system. Have to get him used to it, because that definitely matters in this game. But Bailey Zappi has been very good for us. We're actually going to start off with a pass. I don't know how I feel about this. Good block by Stevenson, and Hunter Henry makes the catch for 3. Okay, yeah, there's all our injuries. One of our 3 corners named Jones, Marcus Jones. That's just comedic how they have so many corners named Jones. Jonathan Jones, Marcus Jones, Jack Jones. Maybe I should just start signing everybody named Jones. As Ramondre breaking free. Ramondre Stevenson down the sideline. No one in frame, and Ramondre Stevenson has a 76-yard touchdown. What a play by Ramondre Stevenson. And if we just watch this replay really quick, I want to give a shout out to Juju Smith-Schuster, who blocks Pat Surtain inside. And instead of like what AI normally does, they go back and try and block Surtain again. He goes upfield and blocks the only guy left, Justin Simmons, and Stevenson is gone. What a play. So that's a quick touchdown for the Patriots. And is our team actually good? I don't know. All right, Russell Wilson. We'll see what Russ can do. Jelani Tavai at middle linebacker scares me. As there's a good tackle by, who's number 90, Dietrich Wise. No, Wise is 91. I don't remember who number 90 is. Oh, Christian Barmore, that's right. Who is now getting chippy with Javonte. As we still don't see Mapu out on the field. I liked him at slot corner. Oh, and Wilson throws a pick. Jawan Bentley jumps Wilson's route and picks off Russ. Jawan Bentley read Russell Wilson's eyes and got to where he was going to throw before Russell was ready. And now we're just going to check it down. Ramondre gets laid out for a yard after a yard. So Ramondre's at 77 total yards. I'm just going to keep giving it to Ramondre. Ramondre is a stud. And, okay, another yard. His yards per carry is going to be completely skewed now. But 3rd and long. Farrell Brown's out there. We're going to send Stevenson to the right. Okay, Zappy rollout. Just fire to Stevenson. Let Stevenson make a play. He reached 4th and inches. I'm going for this. Damari Mathis makes the tackle. But I feel like it's worth going for this. We stopped them on their first drive with a pick on the second play. So I'm going for this. 4th and short. Zeke running and big rush. 15 yards, his longest of the year so far. And honestly, since we've already won games, we're not going for number 1 pick anymore. We're just kind of trying to play to have fun. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. I wish Douglas could get off that block, but Bailey Zappi's running, and he's in. Bailey Zappi rushing touchdown. What a play. Now he's hitting the Dougie. Wow. I need to watch a replay of that. I thought he was short, but Zappi takes the snap, and if you look here, I wanted Douglas or Juju, really either of them, to cut in, but they just wouldn't until I was already scrambling out of the pocket. Whoops, did not mean to go back there. So I just have to kind of run it with Zappi, and I see, who is this, Baron Browning? Baron Browning right behind me, Nick Bonito, and as he's going down, I think he's short. Is he? Okay, that's his leg down. He kind of was just like floating. So we'll see if they call it. Nope, they're not reviewing it. But Bailey Zappi. I think he was short here, but I'll take it, man. Bailey Zappi, a rushing touchdown for the New England Patriots. 2nd and 7. Oh. Adam Troutman makes the catch underneath. Okay, we're not gonna send many blitzes. I think they're gonna. I don't think that first drive was like any telltale sign. I think they just got really unlucky with the bad throw. As Javonte breaking a tackle, Jabril Peppers is everywhere. Most time he's up at a safety position. There he was at a linebacker position. Okay. We'll see what we can do. Firing deep. Wilson trying to get under it, incomplete. Now, I'm wondering if I'm seeing Wilson here, does that mean when I reordered the depth chart, I forgot to put Mapu back at the number 2 linebacker? Let me really quickly check that. Yep, I forgot to put Mapu at number 2. Okay. Mapu's going to be number 2. Let me look at the sub linebackers really quick. Mapu's only a 71. So yeah, he won't be one of our sub linebackers, but in some of these 2 linebacker sets where Duggar gets tired or Tyvek gets tired, maybe we see Marte Mapu. 3rd and 5. We'll see what Russ can do. Russ is going to run. He's got wide open field. I took Duggar out of that zone to cover those short in routes, or actually they're more like drags. But it did not pay off for me. Because there's Mapu. Has that left middle zone. And once again, was that a linebacker? Who's 92? Is that 92? I couldn't even tell. There was like a big guy. Actually, that might have been White. Yeah, White's huge. All right. Jawan Bentley's the linebacker I got here right now. It's a right side rush, and Javonte could not get around the edge. And guess who? Marte Mapu makes the tackle. I told you moving into line. I told myself, I guess. Moving him to linebacker was going to be big, and that it was. So 3rd and 3. Javante's tired. I'm pass committing here. And Javante's short. Now, realistically, they should go for this. I don't know if the AI will want them to. Okay, yes. They're going for it. I'm going to use their Marte Mapu in the middle with... Oh, they're switching it. They want me to have Juwan Bentley. I'm switching the play. I want Mapu in the center. And Dietrich Wise covering Adam Troutman. And it's a 1st down Broncos. They pass for it on 4th and inches. That's kind of impressive. All right, I feel like there's going to be Adam Troutman on that out route I always talk about. But we're going to blitz Peppers too. Wilson has pressure. And Wilson should have thrown it to Javonte. He was wide open. I don't think I could have pulled Duggar off in time to get there. But he didn't, and he had to pay the price. All right, 2nd and 10. And Judy's breaking off. I tried another hit stick with J.C. Jackson. I need to remember that if they've taken a step, they will not usually fumble unless they're a smaller receiver, like Mecole Hardman last episode. But we'll see what I can do. Mapu is my user again in the middle. I feel like they're going to rush this left, but that means it's probably going to be a rush right or a rush right down the middle. Mapu and Barmore and who else was there? Bentley, I think, was there. But he gets the 1st. Broncos driving. This is where I need to get a pick. I'm pass committing. They're probably going to run the ball now. Nope. And their big receiver goes for a check down. I feel like if I'm the Broncos. First of all, Cortland Sutton should be a higher overall. As a Chiefs fan, he torches us. So, and he torches a lot of people, actually. Running it up the middle with Javonte. Marte Mapu does not let that happen. Marte Mapu, 2 tackles, and they were both tackles for loss on Javonte Williams. Uh-oh, this is not a play I like. It's probably a pass, is my guess. Nope, it's a rush. Jalen Mills gets there, jumps the line. And now they should kick a field goal. Yep. I'd still be aggressive here. It's 4th and goal from the 4. I'd just try passing it to my big man, Cortland Sutton. But they don't want to. And it is 14-3, still a 2-score game. And we're going to start off first play with a screen to Zeke. We'll see if Bailey Zappi can get it there. They didn't read the screen. Zappi, or Zeke, not Zappi. Big play. You saw me wait on the lineman to get farther downfield. 22 yards to Ezekiel Elliott. Zappi this season already has played like he should be a starter. I don't know if that's the sliders I had on or what, but I don't think we should be this good. So I have no idea. We're going to run it with Zeke. 3rd and 7, 4th and 4. We're going to have to punt, but I thought maybe we would catch him off guard. Zeke, if it was like 4th and short, I would have tried going for it, but I don't want to try it on 4th and 4. Bryce Baringer trying to pin him deep again. Nope, too much. I'm going to bring Jalen Mills up a little bit, even though his thing is deeper. Okay, they're going to check down to Troutman again, and he loses 2. Jabril Peppers with another tackle for loss. And Jabril has been everywhere. Okay, I don't like sending this big blitz with nobody. Okay. Russ just runs right into a block, or a sack. Keon, that's his name. Keon White. And he's that rookie that hasn't had his development revealed, I believe. Something Charlton is their punter's name. Philip Dorsett back to return another punt. And Dorsett will get the edge, jump inside, and a great return from Philip Dorsett down to the 41. That's a great play by Dorsett, trying to get me to give him more routes. As we're going to do play action here. I threw a pick on this play before. We're just going to throw a check down. Hunter Henry, 3 yards. Zappi gets hit, but, I mean, we just need to get the ball out. I need to go back to what's been working. We need to run with Stevenson. This right side could be protected if Juju can block Surtain. Oh, Juju does not block Surtain. Surtain does not get ran over. obviously, because he's very good, and Josie Jewell was there to help. But now it's third and manageable. I feel like I'm still going to do this crossing pass. Nope, we get 2-minute warning. I get a second chance to think. It's 14-3. We're up 2 touchdowns on the Broncos. Man, this matchup back in like 2015, Brady versus Manning, would have been crazy. As there's Jasicki, first down. We're gonna hurry that up again. I like that play. Philip Dorsett has a linebacker on right now. We're gonna take the snap, fire it to Dorsett. Oh, Dorsett couldn't hang on. Kareem Jackson, dirty player, terrible. No. Kareem Jackson's pretty good, but needs to learn not to hit as many people, I guess. But Jackson knocked out the pass. Oh boy, we got pressured immediately. Josie Jewell just ran right up the middle. No one blocked him. And now it's third and long. So what I'm going to do, send Douglas on a zig. Hopefully he can burn his man. Nope, he won't. Zappy's going to run for it. And Bailey Zappi gets knocked out a yard short by Kareem Jackson. I'm going for this. I don't know what play I'm going to... 0-1 trap. Come on, Ramondre. Just power. Power. Ramondre. Touchdown. Touchdown number 2 for Ramondre Stevenson. Now he's doing the stanky leg. Everyone's doing the stanky leg. What a play. Ramondre Stevenson, man. Electric. Russ is out here now. Let's see what Russ can do. Will he cook? Probably not. They do a screen. Javonte will break the tackle of Peppers. Tyvi brings it down from behind. Come on, throw another screen, please. As Sutton completes the pass. There's gonna keep, okay, they call the timeout finally. After wasting time off the clock, but I'm not going to judge. Pass commit. Go for Sutton, please. Oh, I don't know why I got played with the play action. And Russ will run for a few yards. Made a really bad decision there. He probably should have just tried testing Cortland Sutton, maybe. All right, 3rd and 1. As he'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wilson working the middle of the field and he's got a man complete. Javonte gets blown up. They got to call hurry up or something. Otherwise, they're probably just going to do their field goal. Yep. I don't remember who the kicker is, even though I've seen him before. Will Lutz. That's right. Will Lutz going to try and make the field goal. It's about a 57-yarder. Yep. 57-yard field goal is good by Will Lutz. And we're going to go to halftime. Well, I guess maybe Philip Dorsett will return this for a touchdown. Let's see. Come on, Philip. Got to return it, obviously. Not a bad return, Philip. I'll give it to you. You're going to start overtime Montgomery. All right, halftime in Denver. Obviously, running outside's been working so well. We're going to keep running it outside. Russ has been throwing a bunch of short passes. I'm defending the short pass. All right, Chad Ryland. Second half kickoff. Sends it deep. Tremon Smith. Whoops, Axmine made Dorsett run like 10 yards out of bounds. And here is Russ. And my guess is they're just going to start running it with Javonte. Actually, this might be a jet speed Mims. Nope. A pass deep. Oh my gosh, I played on the ball. I should have gone for deflection. I knew Sutton would be there to catch it. I just knew he would. And he torched me, so Russ takes the snap. Firing short, Javonte will get tackled by Mills and J.C. Jackson, but it is a first again. I don't know what they did in the second half, but all of a sudden we can't play defense. And there is another completion to Cortland Sutton. It is the great receiver, Cortland Sutton, on the not as great as of right now. Oop. That's J.C. Jackson. But here's Javonte. Javonte breaks a tackle, and Mills has to come from behind after Javonte threw him off to make a tackle. And what did I do on defense to all of a sudden to start giving up everything? No, he's not. A pitch play. Javonte's in. Touchdown, Broncos. They're trying to make a comeback. With this extra point, it'll be 8 points. It'd be amazing if we could block it, but we're not going to. So, 21-13. I mean, we've had 4 drives, and we've been stopped a single time, and it was a punt. So, I feel like this should be possible to come back. Oh my, Dorsett just got stuffed. Well, we need a huge drive here. And we all know what we're going to start with. Ramondre Stevenson. We'll go left side. If we can get Justin Simmons blocked here, it could work. I had to cut it inside. There was someone coming in. I was not risking it. Right now we're doing a pass. I'm going to switch to a rush with Zeke. And 3rd and inches. Good reach by Zeke to get us close, as he just got impaled by someone's hand. All right, if Mike Gesicki can hold his block, it's a big play. Stevenson. Josie Jewell, man, has been tackling like a monster. Stevenson, over 100 yards already. And we're just going to keep going with what's working. If we can get a tight end out to block Surtain, I feel like it could be a big play. And Stevenson, great cutback. It was Surtain making the tackle, but, I mean, 8 yards on a play that looked like it was dead from the beginning. They were all rushing. And I think they know we're just doing edge rushes the entire time, because that's why you see them all just immediately commit. But there was a great block by the tight end. Ramondre Stevenson gets caught from behind by Phillips, but Ramondre Stevenson is destroying this defense of the Broncos. And now we're just doing a pass because Stevenson's going to be gassed. And we're going to Mario Douglas, 4 yards. Zappi has 59 yards through the air, and we are still at 21 points off the back of Ramondre Stevenson, who's just been electric. We're doing another left side run. Stevenson breaks a tackle now. Josie Jewell makes another tackle, but Stevenson's averaging 14 yards per carry. All right, so it looks like Douglas has a corner route. I might go Stevenson underneath. Yep, Stevenson. Mad stiff arm on Simmons. And Stevenson has a first. This is a fantasy football player's nightmare. All right, so we're going to try a play. Parker's going inside. Douglas is going out. Oh, I jump balled him. He couldn't hang on. So we're gonna have to kick the field goal. Chad Ryland gonna come in, who has been pretty good. I mean, I don't think he's missed any. And we are now up 3 scores again. I think we were already up 3 scores, weren't we? No. It was 1 score. What was I talking about? 3 scores? No, we're up 2 scores. It's an 8-point game. Or, no, it's not an 8-point game. I can't do math. It's an 11-point game. It was an 8-point game before the field goal. Tremont Smith needs it. And Javonte Williams, obviously, we stuffed him in the first half. Whatever I did in the second half did not work. Their adjustments were way better than ours. So we'll see how they do in the second half. Or in the second drive in the second half. Another check down Cortland Sutton. And taken down by Duggar after knocking off Phillips. Now him and Jonathan Jones are going at it. Jeez. Who is Sutton being covered by? Okay, that's not Jonathan. I thought it was going to be funny with Jonathan Jones. All right, we're doing where we're blitzing full-on DB blitz. Along with both our... Nope, I have to... Uh-oh. Marvin Mims breaking free. He's gone. Hit Lil Jordan Humphrey just to spite him. Touchdown Broncos. What happened here? Looks like they just put all of their receivers in the same area. Mills got stuck on Humphreys a little bit, and then I couldn't hit him with the tackle. He made that little, like, attempt, and then, yeah, Jack Jones just did not do what he was supposed to. All right, I have to do zone here because there's not enough guys to cover everyone. We're covering with the middle, Jalen Mills. And it's a check down. Didn't even go in the end zone, but they still get the 2 point. It is a 3-point game, which is not good for us. Philip Dorsett gonna return it again. And he returns to the 26. So not a bad return by Dorsett again. Ramondre Stevenson, 30 yards away from 100. 200 on the dot rushing yards. That's a lot. All right, we're going to try a jet sweep with Juju. Wish it was Demario Douglas. But, and yeah, why did I even think that was going to work? Juju goes backwards. Now we got to make up 3 extra yards than we were going to have to anyway. Come on, Trent Brown, hold your block. And, geez, what did they just do to make their team this much better? Fourth quarter, we have terrible passing stats. And we're going to have to pass because it's 3rd and long. Yeah. Juju right here. I might do a zig with Douglas to get that guy away. And just fire it right here. Juju breaks a tackle. And Juju down the field. Flag on the play, though. Please don't be a block in the back. Oh, a face mask on Juju. That's going to give us an extra 15 on Pat Surtain. And now we get a huge play by Juju and then also getting the penalty. And once again, Zappe misses Demario Douglas. Man, I mean, this is what we wanted to see, a worse overall quarterback start playing worse, but not this much worse. They went for the run. We went for the run anyway, and that's 154 yards on the day, and we are just barely into the 4th. I'm going to keep going with Stevenson. Left side, if Josie Jewell makes this tackle again, I'm going to cry. Oh, breaking free. Run over Simmons. Run over Surtain, and that is 174 yards for Ramondre. And now he's gassed. He can't play. So we're going pass. Maybe Zappe can get it to someone. We're just going to check down. Douglas can't hold on. Zappe's under 500 now. Or he's at 500, I guess. Ramondre's back. We're not going to give it to him necessarily. We're going to go underneath Pharaoh Brown on a drag. He's there. I was running backwards. Nope. Okay. Just costly mistakes, man. That's what's happening here. And, okay, big play here. I'm going to block Hunter Henry. Stevenson's going out left. I need to run, and it's picked. Kareem Jackson picks us off. I had to make a play. Tried throwing it on the run to, I believe it was Hunter Henry, and it did not work. All right, this is going to be a big play, though. We cannot let him get anywhere downfield. Bentley, big tackle. Man. A costly interception. Could give them the momentum they need. Like a screen pass. And that's a huge tackle. Jack Jones making up for the bad tackle on the touchdown. Now they are in terrible position. They've got to run. I'm run committing up the middle. Jawan Bentley stops them, and that's a safety. A huge play by Jack Jones, and then Jawan Bentley capitalizes. They try running it, and it did not work. As here is Philip Dorsett, just running it right up the middle. Safety punts are never work. Stevenson, 17 yards away from 200 on the day. Man, our workhorse has really been our workhorse. I should have ran it with them on that last drive. Running left. And just a bad read by me. But Stevenson did not want to get tackled for loss. Oh my, Ramondre. Just battling. We're doing a pass now. Ramondre's already going to be tired. We're going to see what we can do. Demario Douglas, first down. That might be his first catch of the day. I even after saying I wanted to target him more. Okay, this is an interesting play format. Demario Douglas, my game froze for a second. But Demario Douglas, I almost called him Demario Davis again. Demario Douglas, big play. All right, now we got Hunter Henry in the backfield. Stevenson's back out here, but he's only there as a blocker. Zappe just going to chuck it up. Jasicki makes the catch. Wow. Mike Jasicki, what a catch. Just come back to the ball. Zappe just had to kind of throw it up there, otherwise he was getting sacked. Pharaoh Brown was also on a route, but I don't trust Pharaoh Brown with anything. As Stevenson is in for 6 again. Give him the hat trick. Ramondre Stevenson. He is now over 200, I believe. I think he's over 1,000 on the year. And we are about to beat the Broncos. What a game by Ramondre Stevenson. And, I mean, there's still 3 minutes left. We get the ball back, we're obviously going to be running the ball out. Tremon Smith, I got PTSD from the Steelers game. I did not want them to return that for a touchdown. All right, so after that clutch safety on their last drive,
now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
I'm just missing tackles left and right, man. I need to see you go conservative tackles the entire rest of the game. I don't need to force any more fumbles. Oh, going underneath Stevenson. Great tackle, Duggar. 5 yards, but doesn't matter if you're gaining very minimal yardage. Just wasting time. And Jack Jones gets just destroyed. If I'm Jack Jones again and I have to get in that position, I'm not trusting him to make a normal tackle. I'm going low, going for the ankles. All right, 3rd and long. They're going to go for it on 4th, obviously. But going for Mims, and Wilson misses him. Because, yeah, going for a field goal would make it an 8-point game, I think. Do I not know how to do math? No, that would make it a 9-point game. All right, we just need to stop him. Come on. We're blitzing everybody. Firing, Troutman, first down. They're just wasting time, though. I don't know what they're doing. They need to go deep. Oh my, Russ just got murdered. Josh Uche. And we just keep sending the same blitz, but I mean, it's working, so I don't care. He goes down again, ball on the ground. Kyle Duggar picks it up, and we're going to run the score up on these guys. Kyle Duggar is celebrating. That's another touchdown. We have put up 40 on the Denver Broncos. Kyle Duggar ends the game. I think it was Josh Uche again. Back-to-back plays with sacks, I think, for Josh Uche. I want to check. I think you have to go super sim to see who did it. Yeah, if just a fumble. Can I review the play? No, oh man, you're not gonna let me view that play? Man. That was a great play. Let me look at stats. It'll say it in game stats who forced the fumble. Forced fumble, Adrian Phillips. Wow. The 38-year-old or 36-year-old or whatever. I think he's 35, but forced the fumble on the mid-blitz. We sent our 2 middle guys. our two linebackers, which they were Kyle Duggar and Adrian Phillips, two safeties normally. But nonetheless, we still got a huge play. What is this formation? Samaje, P. Ryan, getting his first field view of the day, and he gets a 2-yard catch. Good job, LaMichael. Nope, LaMichael is on the Chiefs. Samaje, P. Ryan. Okay, 2nd and 8. There's Jerry Jeudy. Huge play. It does not even matter at all. You know what? Maybe just to spite him, we'll do Overstorm Brave again. The play that they've been torched by all game. I know I said I'd do coaches things to make him mad, but yep, yeah, look. Every time Adrian Phillips, Josh Uche, maybe Jalen Mills can get a sack this play. Yep, look at that. Immediately. Got him again. That is Phillips' 3rd sack of the game. 3rd and 27. Intercepted. Jonathan Jones. That's the game. Wow. Oh, did not mean to call a timeout there. But I guess now that we have this extra play, we will run it with Stevenson. Maybe get him to 200 yards on the ground alone. Come on, I just need 7 yards. 7 yards. We'll run it left. Come on, Stevenson, just gain 7. It's all you need for 2 hundo. And you're going to get more than 2 hundo. It's Ramondre Stevenson, 213. He's averaging more than 10 yards per carry. This has been a masterclass of a game. We're just gonna have some fun with the last play of the game. Jet sweep, Demario Douglas. Maybe get him some positive rushing yards for once. And he gained a yard. Yay. So that's the game. The New England Patriots and really Ramondre Stevenson. Bailey Zappi obviously played there, and he had a rushing touchdown, but it was nowhere near how good Ramondre Stevenson played. Russ, 24 for 31, 269 yards, a touchdown, 2 picks. Zappi, 12 for 23, 138 yards and a pick, no touchdowns. Rushing, man. Ramondre Stevenson, 213 yards and 3 touchdowns. Javonte, 43 yards and a touchdown. Zeke, 26 yards. Russell Wilson, 26. Zappi, 17 and a touchdown. Douglas had a yard. Juju lost 3. Receiving, Javonte Williams, Marvin Mims, both had more than any of our players. But Mike Gesicki, 35. Douglas, 32. Smith-Schuster, 27. Zeke, 21. Stevenson, 17. Hunter Henry, 6. Dorsett did have that drop, but, I mean, he was getting hit, so. 6 tackles for Jabril, Jack Jones, Jelani Taivai. 5 for Jonathan Jones. 4 for Jalen Mills and Adrian Phillips. 3 tackles for loss for Phillips. 2 for Mapu. 1 for Keon White, Jalen Mills, Jack Jones, Josh Uche, and Juwan Bentley. 3 sacks for Adrian Phillips. 1 for Uche and Keon White. Picks for Jonathan Jones and Juwan Bentley. Pass deflection for J.C. Jackson. Forced fumble for Adrian Phillips, which was recovered by Duggar. And then, obviously, Duggar's touchdown. And then the safety for Juwan Bentley. This was literally the best game we could have had. Of course, we're not trying to throw, but we're trying not to, like, win too many games. But I feel like when you get that kind of situation where we have a massive play on our first drive, and then we pick them off right then on the next drive, I feel like you got to just run the score up. And they almost came back. They were within 3. They were 21-3 or 21-24 at one point, and then we just pulled away. All right, so we'll quickly sim next week. See Ramondre definitely getting Player of the Week. Weekly awards. I bet Adrian Phillips probably got on here too. Yeah, Stevenson and Adrian Phillips. We might need to adjust the sliders a little bit more if against the Bills we play too well. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Here's the playoff board. Right now, Chiefs jump up to the 2 seed after being the 3 seed last week. And Dolphins must have lost. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. and I will be back for Bills in the next video.